Hi, Coach Tom Avery here, head pro at the Consistent Tennis Wins Academy in Naples, Florida. Today's lesson is on how to hit winning approach shots. So stay tuned. Okay, are you the type of player that likes to go to the net? You want to hit an approach shot, you want to be an aggressive player, but every time you hit an approach shot, you come to the net and you get passed. Very discouraging, but remember, if you learn how to hit good approach shots and you have good volleys and overheads, going to the net is a winning proposition. You can win 60 to 70% of the points when you go to the net. So it's a winning proposition, so you've got to learn how to do it. Now, first thing you have to consider is what is your short ball range? Okay, notice I've got some cones set up here. Now that's an average short ball range. In other words, a player should be able to hit from this area, hit their approach shot from here, and get to the net in a good volley position, which means halfway between the service line and the net. Now, if you can't do that, let's say you hit the approach shot from here and you can only get just inside the service line, then this is not your short ball range. You would have to move these cones closer to the net. On the other hand, if you're a faster player, you could move the cones back. But the key is you have to get to an ideal volley position, which is going to be halfway between the net and the service line before your opponent strikes the ball. Just before they're striking the ball, you've got to get to that position. So that way you're going to be able to cut off any angled passing shots, and you're not going to get as many balls down at your feet. So that's number one. Number two, you want to hit a deep approach shot. If you hit it short, your opponent's going to step inside the baseline and tee off. They're going to be able to hit angles easier. And it shortens, if you hit your approach shot short and they step inside, that's going inside the baseline. That's going to shorten your time to get into that good, ideal volley position. So, and where do we want to hit the approach shot? Well, back in the old days, we used to think, well, and it didn't work back then, where we would hit slices down the line and so forth. But with racket technology today, and thanks to Greg O'Shaughnessy's ATP analysis, we've learned that hitting the approach deep to the backhand side with a lot of topspin, hit it deep to the backhand side with a lot of topspin, that's going to be the best scenario for you. Typically, players do not pass as well on the backhand side as they do on the forehand side. So deep to the backhand, that represents the two cones down there, assuming I'm playing a right-hander, and that's where I'd want to go. So the other thing about the approach shot, it's a shot that has to be practiced. Like, okay, the serve obviously is the most important shot. Return of serve is second most important shot. After that, in my mind, approach shots are number three. Because if you can, get to the net often, remember, you're going to win 60 to 70% of the points if you know how to volley, know how to hit those deep approaches, and you have a good overhead smash. So, you're really tilting the odds in your favor of winning the match. So I'm going to show you a little practice session now of how I would practice my approach shot, things I want to think about, and so forth. All righty, here we go. Okay, watch here. This point is slowed down a little bit. Okay, when you're in a rally, you're just waiting for that short ball. Just keep thinking in your mind, short ball, short ball. There it is. I see it. I take off. I don't stop. Keep moving forward. That's the key. Little split step. Okay, you're not going to win every point when you come to the net, especially if you come in on a shot that you really shouldn't come in, and that's the case here. I'm coming in on a ball, and I don't have time to get to a good volley position. And that's when you get balls down at your feet and you make the passing angles easier for your opponent. Okay, here I see the short ball. Immediately move inside the court. Hop, step, and just keep running. And I use a little bunt volley technique here. Just a short volley, pull your opponent in, and it works. Okay, I want to re-emphasize the point that you're not going to win every point when you come to the net, but you're going to win 60 to 70% if you get to that good volley position. On this point, I do not get to a good volley position. I'm behind the service line when my opponent is striking the ball. He hits this shot down low at my feet. I make a mistake. But don't let these mistakes stop you from coming in and putting pressure on your opponent. It's very important that you keep moving forward and attacking on short balls. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Get out there, practice those approach shots, and you're going to find much more success at the net. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and leave any questions or comments below. If you'd like my free serve course, backhand course, or forehand course, check the links over here to your right or in the description box below. All the best and happy approach shots. Take care.